storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
Let me ask you this: when you were working for Diddy, did he pay you fairly? Do you feel like you were paid pretty fairly?
Yeah.
For the industry standard? Yeah.
Man, listen to me. I never had a problem with Puff paying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Me? I never had a problem with Puff paying.
I feel like he knew not to play with you, though.
Yeah. Well, see, he got jumped into the same game. You know, that was our crew. And ASAP Ferg father, me, this dude named Mike Owens, Mike Sketch, they call him Mike. They used to call him Mike Cock back in the day. Okay. Rick Dog, Tone Wop. You know, you heard that song called Do the Tone Wop.
I have heard that.
Yeah, that's Tone Wop, Tab. We all started that together. You know what I'm saying?
So you jumped him into that game?
Well, the little kids, the kids that were smaller than us with Tone Wop. Okay. They chased them down the block, brought them back. We bust them in the head with cakes, threw champagne on them. You know what I'm saying? Just roughed them up a little bit. Okay. D. Ferg didn't want nothing to really happen to him. You know, because he always wanted to be with us and follow us and everything, go to parties with us. He was just trying to acclimate himself back into Harlem because he was actually from Mount Vernon.
Okay, so for people that's not from New York, what's the distance from Harlem and Mount Vernon?
It's like probably 12 miles. It's a 12-mile distance, but Mount Vernon is like Westchester County. Okay. It's not considered one of the boroughs.
So it's like he wasn't a part of the hood no more.
No, he wasn't part of the hood, no.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So and I want to ask you later, I want to make sure I don't forget, but you know, y'all was in the same gang, so he did have respect for you. But I noticed that, like, it was a couple times when you tried to warn him about stuff, and he just didn't want to listen. Like when you said about the city college trash, for instance. I blame him for that. And I know it wasn't his fault, but you literally told him that, look, if we don't fully secure the front, we're done.
Right. But see, a lot of people let money, you know what I'm saying, overrule situations that could cost other people their lives. Okay. And he was looking at the fact that we're going to make a whole lot of money. But he wasn't looking at the fact that if we don't secure this front, 9 kids is going to die.
Got trampled.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally, yes.
Right. So I'm always looking at the ifs, ands, and buts.
Right.
Or suppose, whatever the case. I always go into every situation like that. You know what I'm saying? What if? You know what I mean?
You got to. Especially if you're security.
Right.
Yeah.
So, he wasn't the reason those kids died. Jessica Rosenberg was the reason they died, because she closed the door.
Okay.
You know, if she hadn't closed those doors, those kids would have ran right in the gym.
But she closed them, and then they just got stuck.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Golly.
It's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.